So I invite you, if you would like to mute, and if you would like to turn off your camera to please feel free to do so. And we get to drop in together, and we'll invite anyone else who joins us at that point. So let's go ahead and start with some quiet breathing and let your eyelids softly close. Christine, go ahead and do that too. I'm happy to take care of anybody who jumps into the room. So we'll do that. And just softly breathing in and out through your nose. Just taking a few slow, relaxing deep breaths. Nothing too crazy, and you don't have to fill up all the way, just nice full inhales and slow, relaxing exhales. And you can take 2 or 3 more slow, deep breaths here. And just try to breathe all the way down into your belly and into your back, so that each cycle of breath is a really rich, warm experience for your whole body. And our first little shift is going to be one of gratitude. And I know it's a common meditation, but it's one I do in my practice almost every single day. And I find that it's one of the most effective ones. So as you continue breathing, just know that the world that we live in is so easy to get into a space of lack. The world has to convince us somehow that we're not full until we have this product or look this certain way or have this level of status. And that really leaves us wanting. So let's just take this moment instead. And instead of thinking about the things that we don't have, to start making a list of the things that we do. And it can be really simple. Like, I have my life. I have a roof over my head. I have food in my fridge. I have time to meditate today and be part of this group. I have people in my life that love me. My basic needs are met. And I mean, those are really simple ones, but they're really important. So let's just take a minute or two, and I want you to really count your blessings. And with each item that you add to the list, maybe just sit with it for a moment, so that you're not just adding it to the list and done, 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 but instead really feel how grateful you are for each and everything. And I find that the gratitude really begins to feel expansive around my heart as I really feel into each thing that I'm grateful for. You can think about things emotionally and physically, mentally and spiritually. Our lives are so full, and how we look at that fullness can be from a place of feeling lucky and gratitude and blessings. And as you continue on that, just coupling the gratitude with the acknowledging of intimacy or immediacy, excuse me. And by immediacy, all I really want us to do is to take this moment and recognize how fast life is going. The reality of the speck in time that we're here on this planet, and how waiting isn't going to serve any of us. I know we're all different ages. I'm 44, and it feels like I went to bed last night and I was 25. And then, bam, here I am in my 40s. I'm not slowing down. So just recognizing that it really is a blink of an eye sometimes. And I don't want to spend my time worrying about the small stuff. I do, and yet I'm working on shifting that. And I encourage you to as well, so that we can make the best of our day by finding the gratitude in it. So just finishing with the last few quiet, deep breaths, nothing too big. Just breathing all the way in through your nose and all the way out through your nose. One more time. Wonderful. So before we finish the meditation, I just want to call to the attention how blessed we are to be here as ourselves right now. That God and the universe has put together billions of cells in the most unique way possible to create you. We are here. We are alive. And the time is now. So from this space of gratitude, I'd like to introduce the thought of joy. And that joy is a feeling of pleasure that is independent of external circumstances. It's a choice and an attitude that stems from inner hope, peace, and contentment. So as you feel into that, I invite you to feel free to open your eyes gently, bringing yourself back. And take out a piece of paper and let's take a couple, 3-4 minutes and write down, when do you feel most joyful? And what are some intentional ways you can create more joy in your life? You're more than welcome to turn on your camera as you write or after you're done writing. And so we know when to come back together and we can talk about this. Welcome, Julie. We had just finished the meditation, and in the chat, I had put what our questions were today. So maybe as you're out on your walk, you can think about, when do you feel most joyful, and what are intentional
Sure.
ways you can create more joy in your life? So we'll just give another minute here, and then we'll all come back in. So I'd love to invite Amy and Julie back with us. And I'd love to invite anyone to jump off of mute and share a little bit about maybe what came up in the meditation for you, or your answers around joy.